Alright, so we're FightFan.com and we're here at the River Cree Casino just outside of Edmonton with Darren Barker, who's going to be fighting Larry Sharpe on the card on August 15th. So maybe if you could just tell us a little bit about yourself for the local fans that don't know too much about you. You're from England and, sorry, where did you say?
London.
Right.
So yeah, I've been boxing for 13 years now. It's my 5th year as a pro. So it's been going alright, 17-0, Commonwealth middleweight champion. So
have you always fought at middleweight?
I started off at light middleweight, junior middleweight, and moved up. I was still growing. I was a late maturer, as a kid. So yeah, I've been a middleweight now and feeling good, feeling strong.
What age did you start boxing at?
13.
13?
My father was a boxer, and it was sort of, when you're young, you want to make your father proud. And so I just took it from there really. At first I think I started to make my dad proud, and then it was just something I naturally started enjoying and getting good at, and
Were you one of the type of kids that was scrapping a lot in school and stuff like that, or?
I was, I had a bit of trouble at school. I think I was a small kid,
right?
And I had a lot of, the bullies, picking on me. But that was never really an issue for me. Do you know what I mean? It was just something I wanted to do for my family, really, and then I suppose that gave me a bit of an edge and a bit of determination in there. But I weren't a bad kid. I just got on with it.
What was your amateur career like?
It wasn't too bad. I won the Commonwealth Games in 2002 in Manchester. I won the gold medal there. Won some national titles. I had about 80 amateur fights, so I couldn't really tell you. I won about 70. So yeah, I had a good career, travelled the world, and really enjoyed it, to be honest.
And what year did you go pro in? Just a couple years
2004.
2004?
After the Commonwealth Games of 2002, went to the World Championships in Thailand. Got to the quarterfinals. I was beaten by Andre Berto. And then 2004, turned pro. Right.
And you were saying at this stage of your career, being undefeated, every fight is a stepping stone. You don't want to get set back. So, how important is this for you? The first fighting away from from England.
Yeah, it's not something as a professional, it's the first time, but as an amateur, obviously, I've got to travel the world. And like you say, having the undefeated record and having the title, it's hard not to get too carried away. You have to take each fight as it comes, because in professional boxing it's crucial. That you win every time you go out. But so I try and keep. You got to have your long-term goals of world titles, but you got to keep them short-term goals of every fight. So
right. Could you tell us maybe a little bit about what style of fighter you are for those who haven't seen you before? How would you describe yourself?
As the time's going on as a professional, I'm sort of getting into an all-round sort of professional boxer. As an amateur, I had the amateur sort of style, quite rangy, but now I think I'm sort of moulded into like a good all-round boxer. I can fight, I can box, and it's all coming together. Are you
comfortable at the middleweight limit at this stage?
Yeah.
It's not a problem to make that weight?
No. It's good, and I'm feeling strong. The strength's come in, so yes, the weight's good at the minute.
And you're going to be fighting Larry Sharpe on the 15th. What do you know about him so far? Is there anything particular to him you've trained for?
He's a southpaw,
right?
So we've been, a lot of southpaw sparring. Obviously, everything in training has been adopted to his style. But I know he's fought Scott Dan, obviously, like we were saying before, and a good late run of form. So it'd be a good, interesting fight. Looking forward to it.
Do you have much experience fighting southpaws? Is there anything different?
My last opponent was a southpaw, and as an amateur in my amateur club, the 2 top fighters there at the time, they were internationals, they were both southpaw, so every single day of the week I was sparring with southpaw, so I think it's something I adapt to quite well.
And maybe I know you've only been here for a day or so, but fighting in Canada, what's the response like so far being here? What do you think of the place?
Yeah, love it. It's good to be able to get my name and show the people in Canada, what I can do, and hopefully next Friday, I can go out there and impress.
Yeah, it's great. I think we'll leave it on that note. We'll maybe catch up with you on Friday, the day of the fight, and I want to wish you the best of luck.
Thanks very much.